Alrighty, just for something different here. Once again, we are at the car meet, except for this one's a little bit more hectic than a regular one. So we have actual nice cars for a change. So this weekend is the weekend of the Rockynats. So it's like the summer nats. So there's actual nice cars. Not to say that some of the Rocky cars aren't nice, of course they're good. But yeah, this meet is actually hella hectic compared to the regular ones that we get. Everyone's getting G'd up and giving him a bit of a rev. It looks like the Autobahn car park is completely full. Anyone who revs is getting a cheer. And this is like the Bunnings car park, but it's already full of like Bunnings people and other spectators. So yeah, it's all happening. I was thinking it'd be funny to bring the Bananarama, the mum's Kia Picanto, and jam it in for a laugh. But anyway, here we got the Sex Spec Forester, very, very cool, from the 2000s. Got a Sony PS2. We'll come back and have a chat in just a minute, because that guy is awesome. Local fellow we've known for many, many years. And let's go have a quick squiz at all the cars before they either come, go, or blow up. Blow up, do a head gasket, you know what it's like. So yeah, the Rockynats is, like I said, this weekend. Here we got little turbs on the Ranger. But yeah, I'm glad I snapped a park right outside, because there ain't a lot of parks in here. Yeah, mad. He's got a new wrap. Got a new wrap on the Evo, that's cool. Looks really good. It's mostly black now, where before it was completely yellow. Here's a Barra Turbo. Out there is like a, I don't know, is it a Ram or a Raptor? This thing's super nice also. The mad wagon with surfboards on the roof. Oh, look at this thing. Mad Huey. Got a bit of a 2JZ no shit. I want to go over there and have a look at some of those cars too, but this thing's mad. That's a fairly hefty engine. Look at this weapon. Oh, why do I just love the hell out of that thing? Why? What an absolute perler from the town of Tyro by the look of it. Original tow truck from back in the day. Here we got a Toyota motor with a sizable turbski and the full sleeper interior, basically original with the auto. Ah, look at that thing. That sort of car you get assassinated in, that thing, the dash hound. Yes. Oh, this is great. This is a bloody awesome car meet. Alright, here we have a WRX with a rotary engine. That's something a little different. How many rotors we got? We've got the two. Here we got a WRX with a blown V8. That's mad. I think we've seen this thing last year. It's fucking sick. Oh, that's cool as hell. So we got here just at the right time to catch two quite bizarre Subarus. Some mad VLs with big turbs. This thing here. Another chunky Edelbrock engine in there. Got an LS in this thing. What's this? Centura. Got the VN. That's too many people. There is just a lot of people. This thing's cool. You got the side mount carbies. That's quite a rare engine. One on each side. That's awesome. Out there. Alright, so we're going to have to sort of get a little wriggling along, keep on the wriggle on, because There's a bit happening. You got a little blower on a carb on a bit of a ratty rat rod, and everyone's going around the back. There's no room. There's more cars than rooms. So this guy was just pulling up as we were pulling in, as we were walking in. So there's all cars down there. There's more cars over here. Let's have a look. This bloody VL turbo. This looks alright. Mad. So it's a V8 VL turbo. That is really cool. That is a large turbo and a really, really nice clean Walkinshaw. Yeah, do like that. Mad combi. Super nice split screen with the popped out windows. Here we have a BT50 and also a quite nice 4-door bloody Monaro type of deal. Nice red one with surfboards and little bloody, what you call it there, foxtail type of thingo. There's another nice split screen just here. Here's Say When. Well, Say When VN. Let's have a look at this machine here. It has also a large turbo on a Barra. That's cool. Really cool. You got a looks like a 34 Skyline. What else have we got here? Thing like a 2J, is it? This is not a Holden Commodore engine. Is this RB? That is a stonking turbo on there also. What an absolute menace of a car, that one there. Here we got Havoc. Oh, Havoc's looking nice. Sorry to any human beings that I don't actually look at or acknowledge or see, because I'm not going to recognise you, but here we have a Skid Factory blown. What sort of car is this thing? I believe that's a Toyota Crown of some description. Could be wrong about that. Got a yellow Holden Ute. Another old Holden here. I don't know if we've seen that one before on our travels. Nice sort of a VT here, pretty damn clean. Looks like a clubby, I guess. I mean, we've got somewhat V8 supercar styled Fords. Got some standard looking, could be a sleeper, you never know these days. Oh, here's some hideous old Toyota. Absolutely disgusting vehicle. That is the hearse. That is the hearse of old mate that we know and love. Here's a really, really interesting paint job on this Mustang for the Mustang fans near and far. You never know when you run into a fan of a Mustang, but this paint is really interesting. It looks like quite silver in places and also quite blue in others. So that's cool. Oh, look at that bloody Maloo. I just missed it. It's got the 3-spoke wheels. Here's a Sigma wagon. I haven't seen a Sigma wagon since 1982. Very cool. Here's a stinky car. There's rat rods. It is really good. I'm so happy I came. I almost wasn't going to come to the meet because I was like, you know, whatever. Didn't even know if it would be on and stuff like that. And then, yeah, I saw on the, that's a 2J, so that other thing must have been a bloody RB in the Commodore. I didn't even know if it was on because, like, they're like, oh, the shops are still open, respect the parking and whatnot. But yeah, it is a little bit hectic. Oh yeah. Well, let's go have a look what sort of car just threw a rod out the side of the block. That looked to be a yellow VL. This guy doing a 180-point turn. That is E85JET, E85 Jet, I guess. That's mad. Stinky. Bit of corn. Bit of corn juice going on here. This is the unofficial, it's not quite a skid row, but oh my Jesus Christ. Old mate's even bought some spare tyres in the back of his ute, so that's cool. Yeah, looks like you wanted to get to the meet earlier than later because she's pretty full up at this point. Wow, that's super nice, all shiny, polished. Hey, mate, how you doing? Nice, spectacular. So you got the Ford V8 there. You don't often see the V8 in the Fords. Most people go for the turbo. Plus that one's got a nice little supercharger. Speaking of, here's Herlux. Herlux looks to have a V6 Commodore with at least one supercharger on the side. Let's have a look. Herlux is pretty tidy actually. Full custom mini truck. Not bad, not bad. Here's an older Hold. I'm glad we're away from that noise. I'm not trying to get hearing damage at this point in my life, but anywho, it's well and good. Sure, there'll be a bit of hearing damage going on this weekend. It's a nice Kingswood of some description. I don't know the differences well enough between HQs and other ones, so we'll call them all HQs because why not? Let's get corrected in the comments as you do. Another really, really tidy engine bay in here, quite minimalist. Does the job. Not sure what's going on. A bit of wheeling and dealing in the back of this blue machine. There's like cars for days that can't get in. They're fully lined up. Plenty of leaving as well because they're like, there ain't no park stand this way. Really an interesting lime mint. Mint colour on the Jemmy. Is anyone doing ripping skids on the way out? Nah. Wow, that's a really nice colour too, that blue air. Yeah, I'm glad I parked the yellow Terra across the road. We'll keep on keeping on. Here's an old Ford Fairlane. Quite tidy, got like slicks. Here's Beamer. Here's a Rat 347. That's pretty cool little car too. And here's a really nice Firebird, Pontiac Firebird with the snowflake type wheels and whatnot. That fucking yellow VL, I tell you what, that thing sounds like it has got the weaponist, enginist happening inside. Here's Mint 64 and Bad 6. Bad 6 is looking real tidy as well in that same similar kind of mint green. Oh, here's a really cool looking Tirana. Nice fat wheels. Got the polished up centre lines, looks to be, yep. Same as what I had on my Troopy once upon a time. And here's a bloody 355, allegedly HRT. I don't believe that is the case. Could be wrong. Got yourself a nice little BRZ happening over there. Here is a Bluebird. Very different. Haven't seen one of them in about 45 years. This one looks to have a 6-cylinder gemmed in there with a turb. Wow, what a machine. I love that. It's got the original style wheels. Here comes the goddamn lowrider. Oh, that thing sounds tough as. LRK, would that be a Buick Skylark? I'm not that sure. Not a common car that you see around here, especially low ridering. Yeah, wow, oh, I just love that. I love that Bluebird a lot. That is cool as hell. A late model Ford. Here's a really nice Monaro with like a VN 5 litre. All polished and whatnot. Very, very nice. And another 4-door Monaro type of deal down this way. With the full polished engine. That one looks absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice with the braided hoses and whatnot. But it's getting a little dark. A couple more cars. We'll head back up this side of the row. Let's look at this thing here. It looks to be JSO 75. It's a mad international. We got the finger pointing indicating stick that you just have. And look at this bloody VK, super nice. as well. That thing sounds fucking nice as. It's this orange thing, a Tirana, UC Tirana, with the centre lines on there. Got another, looks 350 or something with a Gilmer belt drive. The old Falcon. And here's a VL. A VL with the turb. Pretty tidy in white. Low rider's airing out. And next to another VL, looks to be a Calais, this one. This one's called the Hoff. This one's VL GTS. Really nice, good to see. Good to see some tidy old VLs kicking around. Another wagon. VL wagon there in the original green. Really cool. Couple of T-buckets through it. So we got this one with, with a massive supercharged V8, which looks like a quite large engine in itself. Very nice orange metallic T-bucket, and then next to it's this one here, which we've seen before, which is full carbon T-bucket with a 2J turbo with a massive, absolutely huge turbo on the side of it. Yeah, it's getting a little dark for you fellas playing along at home, and ladies. We have a nice old hearse. Also, it's quick, right? I'm ripping through, I get it. You gotta come. You gotta come, you gotta be here. You're gonna miss out, but yeah, that's a Chrysler Valiant, Mad Valiant hearse. This car I've not seen really that much of before. Definitely Japanese. Looks like a Toyota. Two-door bloody thing, or it could be a Nissan Safira or something like that. It's got 07 MGT, so I don't actually know what sort of car that is. Let's go and have a quick squiz. See if we can't learn a thing or two. And there's Toyota 3 litre Asura. Oh yes, so that's the older type Asura. Yeah, there you go. Makes sense. Another bloody old Holden. You can't even call it Commodore because it wasn't a Commodore at the time, but this was. This is a VN. This one looks to be like a Group ASS. Could be wrong. Very, very tidy. Very tidy indeed. They're from like 1990. And we got here bloody nice VL turbo again. Sort of the original style engine. Actually, I think I've spoken with that guy at one of the previous car shows. This one on tick. The old on tick. Tell you what, it's pretty loud. So we're gonna have to rip around. I don't know if there's many more cars this way. But if we're to film them, we're gonna have to rip around. I love the colour of that. That's really nice. Looks to be Megan, maybe. It definitely looks female owned and modified. We've got a nasty rat rod with a supercharged V8. Yeah, we love that. Couple of minis. Don't know why minis, they don't really do it for me that much. We got Old Play over here. Looks to be a Datto. Tidy little Datto. I like that a lot. And then we got in Exile. Here's the old Exile Tirana. This thing's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Full custom interior in the lime green. Have a nice lime green Stingray. Here we have supercharged. Looks to be a Group ASS VN Commodore. We love that. That is very, very cool indeed. Another hold. A bloody VK of some description here. Pretty good, pretty tough according to the plates. Another Corvette Stingray here in yellow, convertible. Let's have a look with the Targa. Targa top Stingray. Pretty cool. Which car's making all that racket? Is it this thing? That one over there. The Tirana SLR 5000. Very, very, very nice in white. Doesn't need a showy paint, that one's just really good looking. It's a little bit loud right now. Some $3 a litre fuel fuel is getting burned here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get away from all of that noise and what do you call it? Chaos, conundrum. We're nearly getting squashed. We're definitely nearly getting squashed. Here's the evil VT Commodore. We'll have a squiz at that. It looks really nice. It's got the custom red velour trim, red leather seats, whatnot. I like it. Looks to be airbagged. It's definitely bagged out. This person's, I don't know, attempting to reverse in here, but everyone's just jammed. We're gonna have to keep on keeping on. There's a stanza. We'll try and come back up that next row, and that'll be sort of most of it. I know. We want to slow down and smell the roses. All we can smell is E85 at the moment, though. Not bad. Bit of corn, bit of sugar cane. You got to get all the stuff. Here's a VR GTS. Now, I'd love to have a good look at this car. I do love a VR. It's parked in there terribly at the moment, but it's really clean. It's really, really nice. Here we got a tonner. By the plate there. Tonner. Yes, this is a VZ Commie. Full custom tray and whatnot, but again, can't really get down the back that good. It's a Barra Turbo. Here we got an old Kings Woody type of dealio. Let's have a look at the tray on this one. Quite nice. Got like a velour tray, and I think that other tonner as well did also likewise have a similar velour tray. Oh, there's a Mad Hot Rod over there, which I haven't seen before. Let's have a squiz, and then we'll come back down this road. Because this thing's a sleeper. It's pretty cool. Let's look at the Too Easy VN Commodore. Quite nice, definitely pumping out a lot of fumes. But yeah, this thing, shame there's no more headlights on it. Supercharged Mad Hot Rod, full roof cut, and it's kind of done in the rat rod sort of style, but it's absolutely stunning. 32 coupe by the look of that, and yeah, wow, that is really, really gorgeous car. And we'll keep on keeping on. It's now at 25 minutes and we have not even seen all the cars. I don't know if people are coming, if people are going, or what's going on. Got a Barra Turbo in that, which is not the original engine for that car, which is interesting, but it's definitely a sleeper. It looks like 100,000 AU Falcons, but it's been engine swapped and turbed, so that's cool. Seeing a Valiant, quite nice for its day. Don't really know tons about Valiants. I do like most of them, but they're definitely a specialty item. And then we got the old bloody Bang Bus here. This one doesn't have the pop out windscreens, I don't believe, on this splitty, but it's cool. All of like 42 horsepower, whatever it was when they come out. Probably less, tell the truth, I don't honestly know. I did used to have a combi at one point, but it was a little bit later, being a 76. Here's a nice stanza. I love a Datto. Can't go past a bloody Datto. Keep on. Oh, look at this one. Here's a 120 wide Datsun with a looks to be SR20 turbo swap. Oh, I'm sorry it's dark and you all can't enjoy the sights, but anyway, here's the money pit. The money pit is cool as hell. Is that a Barracuda? That is awesome, or a Charger. Hilarious, absolutely hilarious. It's really crowded here, but this looks like an LSA supercharge, or at least it has supercharge on the top. Bloody HSV with the yellow interior. R8 Club Sport of Nathan's. There's Bad Gal. No, it's getting a bit chaotic again here. Look at the Bad Gal. Oh, we love that too. Big V8 jammed in the old girl. YTB. I don't know what YTB means. Yeah, the boys, and then you got, yeah, the girls, I guess. See people getting into the spirit. Rotary in that little dado. What a weapon. Here we go, revving it up here. Couple of red lines in the Senator. Definitely getting a bit of hearing damage for your troubles. And I think that's going to be most of it, people. They're going to bloody wrap it on up here, even though cars are still turning up and are lined out back to the highway. We can't really do all that much. It's just, it's a little bit, there's a bit on, you could say. But anyway, here we got a filthy trot. Probably just trying to get to work, trying to mind your own business, and have turned up into this absolute nonsense of a show. But anyway, that's well and good. Life is good. Hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully you enjoy that video a little bit. Sub the channel, hit the likes, do the things, and let me know, did you have a favourite? Did we stop at it for a quarter of a second? Was it blurry? Was it shit? I'm sure it was all of those things, but for now, we'll see you next year at the Rockynats. Like I said, I hadn't been to one for 2 years. I was not in the country for the previous 2, so pretty good turnout. Pretty happy with everything, and we'll see you all shortly. Bye-bye.